Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mom Ella. Here I am. I want to present my presentation about phenomenology research. I choose the phenomenology because I do like it. Okay, first here, the title is Lived Experiences in Implementing an English Training Program in a Rural Islamic Elementary School at Al Hikmah, Sidoarjo, Ngoro, Jombang. This is my school because I'm from Jombang. I want to bring an impact in my school was next. So this is the method start from the research design. So a qualitative approach was adopted in this study to describe educational situations in detail and to explore the meanings constructed by participants from their lived experience. Exactly because I want to know about their real experience, life experience. So I need to know, I need to come there and I need to observe their moreover that it was my school. So I want to bring the new thing, especially in English. So here, this approach is appropriate for understanding complex teaching learning contexts commonly found in the rural elementary school, where limited exposure to English, low students' motivations. So here, literally, this school, it was my mom's school, it was my school, and now it's my brother's school. But start from the past era, the students' motivation about English is very, very low. It's like it's just like the common thing there. But for me, I have the visions and missions to change my school. I want to bring an impact to my school, at least 1%, that's fine, as long as I can bring a change to my rural, especially in my school, about their motivations for for the students right now. Next, restricted learning researchers shape classroom practice. In Islamic elementary school, these conditions are often accompanied by curricular priorities that emphasize religions and national subjects, which further influence how English instructions is implemented and perceived. So, a phenomenological research design was employed to explore the lived experiences of English teachers who implemented an English training program for fifth grade students at Al Hikmah Islamic Elementary School. So here I choose the fifth grade because in the sixth grade they already need to know about their future, their goal, and their next future. I can say it's like their next planning. So I want to make their character stronger, their motivation stronger, start from their fifth grade. And then next, this study focused on how teachers experience, interpret, and make sense of the implementations of the training program within their specific rural and Islamic school context. Phenomenology was therefore selected to obtain rich and deep descriptions of teachers' perceptions, challenges, and reflections. Next, after research designs, here is the participants. So, the participants in this study consisted of English teachers involved in the English training program at Al Hikmah. This school is located in a rural area for English is taught as a supplementary subject and is not part of the core national curriculum at the elementary level. Therefore, I want to bring an impact to my school was. A purpose sampling technique was employed to select participants who had direct experience in implementing the English training program for the fifth grade students. The primary criterion for participant was that the teacher had actively taught English during that 1 month training program. So it is conducted once a week. In total, four English teachers participated in this study. The number of participants were determined based on the principle of data saturation, meaning that data collection continued until no new themes or significant information emerged from the interviews. Schubert and Carpenter 2003. Saturations were reached after the third interview. However, an additional interview was conducted to ensure the consistency and richness of the data. Next, this is about the data collection tool. A semi-structured interview was employed as the primary data collection tool in this phenomenological study. This method was selected to explore in depth the teacher's lived experiences, perceptions, and challenges during the implementations of the English learning program in this goal. So, prior to conducting the interviews relevant to domestic and international literature related to English language instructions in rural elementary school and phenomenological research was reviewed to develop appropriate interview questions. The interview questions were designed to encourage participants to reflect on their personal experiences, teaching strategies, and difficulties encountered, and interperceptions of the English training program. Next, to ensure the content validity of the semi-structured interview, the interview guidelines were interviewed by experts at English language educations and qualitative research. Next, about the data analysis. These data in this study were analyzed using a qualitative phenomenological approach, aiming to understand the lived experiences of English teachers in implementing an English training program in a rural Islamic elementary school exactly. The analysis focused on how teachers experience the teaching process, perceived students' response, and dealt with challenges during the program. The analysis began with the transcribing the interview data verbatim from the semi-structured interviews conducted with the participating teachers. The researchers then repeatedly read the transcripts to gain a holistic understanding of the teacher's experiences related to the English training program. This one is including the use of total cycle response, or the abbreviation is TPR, and reinforcement techniques. So I do believe that reinforcement techniques are is very important because it can motivate students. Even we just give applause to their achievement, or we just say something, some word like, well, good job, you're doing great, and etc. Because for me personally, at the time when my teacher said that I was doing great, or my assignment was totally good, or she or he gave applause to me, it brings something different for myself. It means like I'm here, I'm I'm able to do everything here, and it's like it could motivate me to learn better and better. So I do believe that reinforcement techniques are very important. So every teachers must do the reinforcement techniques. Okay, next, the significant statement related to the teaching English in a rural context, students' motivation, of course, and learning difficulties, classroom interactions, and instructional strategies were identified. These statements were then coded to represent meaningful units of data. Those are my presentation about the phenomenology research. Thank you so much for Mom Alex. Thanks for watching me. I hope that your day will be better every day. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.